And we are back with you, dear viewers. Nothing stops the people from working hard and continue to reach their dreams and fight for a living. From the entrepreneurs to the small workers in the big enterprises, they all need to do everything they could to make their dreams come true. With us here in the studio, our guest and my dear friend, Dr. Mohammed Al-Jimaz, business designing consultant. And first of all, let me ask these questions, and I know each and every one of you really ask. Business designing, Abdulaziz, Dr. Mohammed. I know I design my home, we design our studio, but designing our thinking and business, how is that?
It's a fact of actually. Well, I'm really appreciate you getting the subject by the end of this year, because we need to work hard for 2021.
Yes.
We faced a lot in 2020, and it was the good year, a best year for me for business designing. Business designing, it's a philosophy with so many tools we could use for designing our business. The business setup is not something from the shelf. You take it and you go for it. You hear so many failures, so many issues, so many complaints, business failures. I think because they know about line of designing, line of business, but how to design, how you tailor your business for yourself that would fit you and fit the market, fit your budget, fit your talent, fit your activity. That's the secret of business designing. So I'm here to tell you about business designing and design thinking, design sprint, Scrum, whatever designing tools available, I can teach you.
Nice. Well, this is really wonderful, Abdulaziz.
And by the way, nice introduction. He already saying before the in the off air in the rest of the studio. When I came to the studio, I saw you, doctor. I see like you are always thinking, you are observing the place. Yes. And what makes you feel like this peaceful? I think you have a peaceful mind instead also of thinking of the thinking design.
Yeah, because it's always a balance. The balance is the secret of how to set up your mind. The design thinking or design sprint or whatever you're doing, and even PME, project management professional, even when they go for agile project management, it's a mindset thing. It's a philosophy. We work on human focused. We start with empathy or understanding. Empathy is when sometimes if I'm a tailor, I want to design dish dasher, for example. If I'm a tailor, I would not design any dish dasher from my mind. I would go for the clients. I will ask him, what kind of dasher you're looking for? What kind of buckets? The colors. Then when I do my understanding, I know your issues because now it's desire. Your desire to have certain dasha because you want to be good in certain duwania, certain events, certain occasions. That's what you are looking for. From that thinking or empathy, then I would do my planning, I would do my defining, then I would do my solutions for ideation. I would find so many ideas. From those ideas, then I would do my prototyping. The prototyping is sketch, presentation, video clip, whatever. So many things. There is always something I could show you. Then we test it. Then you come to me and say, what do you think of this dasha? So I'm tailoring. That's mean I am tailoring your requirement. I am not thinking of the product, not thinking of the service, not thinking of this dasha. I'm thinking to make you satisfied. So I'm human-centered, focused on the business that's centered by the entrepreneur, by the people. They are decision makers. The business by itself, it cannot move forward. The people, the entrepreneurs who are making decisions, they are the, look, our ship is moving forward, for example, as in the business.
Indeed.
Always something holding us back. And we want to move forward. We need to have our brain has a left side and right side.
Yes.
We sometimes need to be rational and more logic. Yes, we need to see what's holding us back and where are we going forward. So we need to have some kind of understanding, empathy for the entrepreneur himself. Like when I'm training people, as I'm doing coaching for them or mentoring, I would tell them, what's your client looking for?
Okay.
It's not how to design your shop how to design your chair. No, no, no. What's your client looking for?
So if I want to design my thinking, and this is something unique, no one can design a thinking. Just imagine, dear viewers, you are having your thinking in front of you and designing it. How about a little bit of accessories out here, and how about a little fragile hair or something? But you are telling us that you design the business as what the, let's say, the customer needs or the owner. These are two different parts, isn't it?
Two different parts. This is one, sometimes you need to design your thinking in a way that you can organize it very well. You need to have harmony. Sometimes you have a chance, or you think this is it's a potential, this is a business, but you don't know how to define it, how to analyze it. You know it's a real business or it's a real opportunity or not. We need to empathize, we need to get with the client, we need to define, we need to analyze first. So this is I have process, I have 5 steps.
Okay.
5 steps like empathy, then defining, I'm looking for the troubles, the real issues.
Okay.
Some issues, it's small, tiny ones. Some of them is major issues. So I will prioritize them. I will say, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. Then I will go for ideation. I'll look for the ideas. There's silly ideas, there's good ideas, there's so many ideas. Then we will test those ideas by creating some kind of prototyping, sketching, modeling, any kind of prototyping. Then we will test it in the market. We test your ability, we test the client acceptance, we test your financial capability, we will test the market fit.
Yeah.
After testing the results, then we'll take us back to defining again. So we redefine the result. So we do, and this kind of it's a cycle.
Wow.
It's a continuous cycle. It never stops. But we believe in fast fail.
Okay.
What do you mean by fast fail?
Fast fail. You know,
fast
we don't want to fail, but this is a fast fail.
Fast fail. You have to fast fail your project. So when you analyze your project in the early stage and you think it's not feasible, you have to kill it, not to wait to deplete your resources, your money, your effort. Then you'll say, oh, I found out my project is not working. So it's making not all the roads. It's one way, straight ahead. One time you will find like a roundabout. You have 4 choices, exits.
Yes. Sometimes
dead end, right or left. This is a dangerous thing. I'm not worried about roundabout because you have 4 exits. So you have a choices.
Yes.
But right and left, it's a pivot point. It's a pivot point. You don't know. You have to analyze right and left. It's a decision. When you go right, it's mean right somewhere. I mean, you don't know where to. You need to know where are you going. This is where the decision point, where design thinking coming on.
Actually, you are already telling too many good information to us and also for the viewers. I already learned too much. I am silent. I'm just looking to you. I now learned too many things. But you already saying about the steps, about how you analyze, how about the start of thinking. But to do a design thinking, is it like I learn it from practice or from reading or together?
As a practitioner, yes, you need to take courses. You need to know how to think. You need to how to break down your thinking. You need to cut the elephant to small pieces.
Okay.
You need to stage it. You need to go step by step. You cannot. It's a philosophy of the mindset. How can I help a decision maker? Sometimes he has a big issue, but when you discuss with him, you get the ideas. You know what's holding him back. Then you will define it. You'll say, okay, look, you have so many things. I think this issue is number 1. This is the major. When you solve this issue, I think the other ones, it would be solved automatically. Let's go to the solutions. We have 10 solutions. Let's go voting for those solutions. According to your ability, what's your capability of fit, of the financial, the market, the people, whatever. So there's so many tools to solve solutions. However, design thinking is the human-centered solutions way. So it helps you for now, in the future, in any sector, There is, I mean, all the major companies, the big holding companies, using design thinking. However, now they are using design sprint. I am certified design sprint 2.0. Now in the market sprint 3.0. Actually, it's more critical. Yes,
yes,
it's critical thinking. That's what we help people on how to make decisions. Sometimes they want to promote themselves. Sometimes they want to enhance their business. Sometimes they want to enhance their leadership, how to move their big companies. Sometimes they want to design the product or services. Sometimes they want to design how to do the teamwork. And it's more in human-centered activity or thinking to get everything in harmony, so you will move forward without anything holding you back.
Actually, you were saying too many good things, yeah. And I was like more silent now. It's not because I don't want to interrupt you, because I am learning something new. Yes. And also for the viewers, also Emil. But now, skip off the design thinking. Just give it in the side.
On a side.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
You are a lieutenant before, right?
I'm colonel, full colonel, yes.
So you have discipline of the like for to be a lieutenant, and also you have too many things to do. You are a multitasker guy.
Yeah, it's good to have those kind of experience. I'm retired full colonel from the Air Force. I work for U.S. Navy and U.S. Air Force. I work for DSCA, Defense Security Cooperation Agency in Washington, D.C. for 3 years. Yes, I work for government-to-government agencies. However, when you work for government, sometimes you need to move in design thinking with your superiors officers, so you would help them to make decisions.
Okay.
Sometimes it's more in coaching side or design thinking. When you help your superior officers in making decisions, you help them to move the organization, the whole organization, and move in by knowing how to make decisions, the right and left, and where's the good and the bad. Then we'll do the voting on the solutions. Some solutions for us would be great solutions. However, for them, it's not feasible because of political issues or some. We would not, so it's sometimes we set it up for them. So that's design thinking for making decision. It's a perfect tool because you're working with the people and how to run people in big organizations.
So I think, Abdulaziz, design thinking really dissolves all the excuses that we have. Nobody understands me. I can't go to my superiors. I cannot.
It's more a strategic thing that you can help the new generations how to solve their issues in the future without nagging of government didn't give us, and I mean, just keep complaining.
Yes.
Design thinking on how to explore things, what you own, on your capability, on your talent, so you can move on the limited sources you have. So it's always there is a solution. It's always there is a solution. There is a kind of tool we use with Maryland University, which what is, what if, what wow, what fit, which is very nice. What is your situation right now?
Okay, yeah.
What if, what kind of solution you would find for our issues? What wow, that means what wow solution from, we do voting, then probably you'll find a good solution. However, what fit? What kind of solutions fit for you? Sometimes you would find like a nanotechnological dishdasha. However, you need a simple dishdasha. So the fit dishdasha that's what you need.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, so eventually you'll end up kind of lining up your thinking. I did the test for so many organizations in Kuwait, and it's easy to find a solution because everybody would be satisfied. Sometimes the issue, the problems would be big. Okay. You don't know how to.
So you cut it into small pieces, so you
organize it, but prioritize for those issues, making number 1 up to 10. Then we'll also solutions. Then we'll move forward. So it's more, it's easy.
It is so easy. So I think, dear viewers, because we've got 2 men in the studio today, they are talking about the dishdasha more often. And he just didn't know. Before the air, our preparer, Mr. Bashar, also was talking about his new dishdasha, who really fit him very well. So design thinking is about what fits you and your customer for entrepreneurs and also medium, small, medium business, and as the doctor also said, medium and big business, B&B. So, Abdulaziz, I think you have a saying at the end of this, I think, meeting, wonderful meeting with the doctor.
Yeah, now speaking about Dishdasha, doctor, you know the famous guy, Albert Einstein? Einstein, yes. But with Kuwaiti Einstein.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to put him Igal, okay. So he's saying like that there is a quote of Einstein saying that if we have to solve a problem, if we have 1 hour to share the problem and to analyzing it, it's like 55 minutes. Like thinking about the problem and 5 minutes solving the problem. I am
yes.
right, doctor?
Yes, that's what he said. And it took me years to say that.
Well, it is something, yes, if a must. 5 minutes to find the solutions, but 55 minutes to think about it. So how about we thank the doctor that he had those 5 minutes to come here with us and share those design thinking and design our also businesses with him, and he's always there to help, as you just said. Thank you very much, Dr. Mohammed Al-Jimas, for being here in the Sunshine Studio and giving us all of those info and bits and pieces that Abdulaziz really was silent to digest very well.
Yeah, I am just relaxing and listening to you, doctor. It's like I'm listening to the music.
I hope I provide you with good, positive energy, so it would carry you through 2021 in a better, different way.